We having a problem.
It's so bloody hot at the moment.
Sub's falling apart, we are falling apart. Here we have the bookworm, who just casually didn't see this whole big boat.
I saw it, I just thought it was pointed the other way.
You thought it was pointed the other way.
Yeah.
Scary. Our sail today went us following.
It's not over yet.
We wanted to go on the direct route, but the wind was dying here, so we went far out. The wind died anyway. Then we engined a little bit, and then the wind came as it is now from the northeast. So we have a nice beam reach to the. Where are we going? To Isola de Vulcano, hopefully. Somewhere here. Still a while to go, but we're doing decent speed with 8-9 knots of wind, so that's pretty impressive.
And we can function now, it's too hot.
Yeah, we nearly got 10 heat strokes earlier. It was so hot and stagnant and wavy and no wind at all. Holy shit.
Humid.
Blech. We nearly sold the boat at that moment.
Yeah, I was over it.
Yeah, what are you reading again? The Seven Moons of Mali.
Oh, you're so gorgeous!
Lipari south. It was a beautiful anchorage, very quiet at night, very good holding, sandy bottom, nice and clean. But we having a problem, right?
Yes.
We want to explore the volcano islands. We sort of want to go to Sicily as well, to the shore, because there are big supermarkets and stuff. But most importantly, we want to cross to Sardinia in a reasonable time frame on a good forecast. And apparently this is another big wind hole here, these islands.
We have at least 50 nautical miles of wind hole in every direction.
Yeah, so yeah, we're debating, should we go along the islands and then over to Ustica, which is sort of the last little volcanic island, which is also quite close to Sardinia.
Not quite close, but
yeah, it's either that or South Sicily, southwest Sicily, which is a bit closer. And yeah, it's we don't really know. So we kind of screwed. So now we just decided to use this afternoon break, hopefully, and explore a bit more the volcanic islands, because it's probably our last chance. And then
Go to Salina, that a friend recommended.
Yeah, and if the forecast stays like this tomorrow, I think we're gonna go further. There is what is the next one?
I don't remember.
Let me check. I got you covered. Filicudi and Alicudi.
Oh yeah.
They should be very nice, but again, they're all very steep, so very limited anchoring options. But that would bring us closer to Ustica. And then we can sort of still decide if we want to go to Ustica or over to the mainland again, which then Ustica would be 50 miles, mainland would be 30 to 40, I don't know. Because we're also running out of food.
We'll have to see. Now we go up to Salina and we see. I am not a fan of going back to Sicily.
No, me neither.
It's the wrong direction, it's too hot.
We don't know if it could be better coastal there if there's some more thermals, because the wind here on the open ocean seems pretty low, and there's normally, if there's no wind forecasted, there is no wind, but along the coast sometimes maybe.
As you can tell, we do not agree on what we should do. But Leo changes his mind. This morning he definitely didn't want to go back to Sicily, and he wanted to go to Ustica, and now he's arguing the vice versa. So we're taking it by the hour.
Yeah, and the forecast also changes by the hour.
Yeah.
But the only right thing we can do is probably just keep moving in sort of the right direction, because if we just not move, then nothing will ever happen.
Yeah, we have 2 weeks to get to North Sicily, where we are.
Picking up my cousin. We can't have him wait.
No. He asked us yesterday if he could book the tickets. We went, yeah, sure, no problem.
And there's a problem. Everything counts.
That's 5 minutes of us arguing about this strategy.
Oh, this tragedy. It's a strategy for the tragedy.
What do you think, Kai?
It is pretty bad in this heat.
Yeah, but it's better now that we're sailing, it's a bit of wind.
Yeah, and we're doing 4.3 knots, and we left the busy anchorage again without using the engine. Which the engine is probably very happy about.
Yeah.
We all are very happy about.
We're skipping the hike up the volcano.
Yeah, we have been in
Niceros.
Yeah. It's probably the same, maybe a bit bigger with better views, but
yeah. But it's like either Kai has to go while it's hot, which I don't want, or Leo has to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and it still will be hot.
Yeah, so
it's not like
another time.
Another time.
What's up, Kai? Are you having a good time? Still a happy doggo. Always happier underwater, right, Kai? Yeah. Now he thinks they're dolphins.
So here you can cycle your things up the hill, or maybe the fish. Down there is a basket. Tomorrow we will do that to Kai if he's too hot. Or to Pernilla.
I want this house. Look how beautiful
Wow.
the garden.
Okay, it looks even more red on the camera. It's not that red. It's dark.
Look at the garden as well.
Wow. Maybe they want to exchange with Maybe they want to exchange with Doryman.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. Bye bye, Salina. See you never again, probably. But not that we wouldn't want to. And now we're going to Alepudi or Filicudi, which is 10 miles that way. It is super duper hot. Our subs both are losing air. Pernilla's always was losing air, maybe now a bit more. Mine is losing air very fast. Yeah, what else? Subs falling apart, we are falling apart. We just need cloud cover 24/7 and 20 degrees. And you might ask, why did we leave Scandinavia? So our sub broke again. This whole side is, as you see, delaminating. We fixed it already here in Poros, if you remember, earlier this year. And now it just opened here. So now I'm cutting it open. And then I think it's somewhere here where the second layer is, and then it starts losing air. So hopefully we still have some glue. We glue all of that nicely again, and maybe we get another month or two out of it. Then we find a decathlon, or we find a sponsor to pay for a new one. So most likely we will buy a cheap one, or we finally buy a dinghy.
Oh.
Or a little inflatable flamingo, or we just swim to shore and pull Kai in a little fish box, in a styrofoam box. Right, Kai? Because you don't want to swim. It's because of you're putting us in expense. Please have the decency to look at me, Kai. Have the decency. Yeah, you. You diva. You don't want to swim, and we have to pay thousands of euros for transport. So it's a bloody sun. It destroys us. And Kai. So we glued it all together again. Used some 2K PVC glue we still had, which we did the other side, and it worked. But now this is obviously bigger, and yeah, we'll see. I mean, it just takes a tiny leak and can do it all over, or just throw it away. But let's hope for now. The package says it needs 92 hours to dry, which seems highly excessive. But maybe 48 should be enough. Now let's see. Now we're drifting slowly to Sicily. The wind is quite low, but hopefully it stays for another 10 hours so we can make it without using our engine. But the forecast is grim. It most likely will drop and we will be drifting and engineering, so that's not great. And it's hot and yeah.
What did you catch, babe?
I don't know. They look weird.
Probably baby dolphin. If it's a baby dolphin, I'll kill you.
It looked like two, but there it is.
What is that? It's big. Kai's finding it very exciting. It's very cute.
So now I have doubts about what we are doing here. Poor thing is being followed by another fish. Maybe his friend.
Maybe.
Look how beautiful they are.
What can you do?
No, I can do nothing. I mean, we have to get it up or it will come off. Right?
You can. I don't know if the camera can pick up, but there's definitely a fish right behind it. Oh, this is so horrible. Oh. Maybe it's too late.
No. I mean, maybe.
And what is the point? Like, Amin is starting to doubt this whole you having a hook out all the time.
Yeah, I don't know what the point is.
I understand you grew up doing it, but...
Do you see the other fish?
Yeah, I see it. Aww. Probably his mommy. Poor thing. Kite, back!
Now you have to go.
Kite! Help! Can you just repeat what happened and what you just told me?
I will not be fishing anymore.
Thank you.
I had it.
This is horrible.
Yeah, I hope he survives. I mean, luckily the hooks were not very strong and rusty. Hopefully the thing will fall off.
That's what I didn't film. Babe, I was grabbing the dog, so we lost the fish.
Yeah, in the end it...
And he was exhausted.
It was fine, it wasn't too long. Oh, but it's really like his body got really angry, sort of, and... I mean, they never come close, but this time it followed and then it went after his buddy, who was a bit baffled, but I think he might hopefully survive.
They watch out for each other, these animals. I think we completely underestimate.
Yeah, we find dolphins sweet, but look at those tunas and they're even... I mean, fuck. Can't eat anything anymore.
They do really look out for each other and they care. Like, Leo unfortunately also caught a seagull the other day.
We set that free, that was
Did
fine.
we? Oh, we set it free, it was fine, but my point is, yeah, we managed to save it, but in the meantime there was especially one seagull, but actually several who was just like hovering over it, watching out for it, supporting it while it was fighting for its life, the same as we just saw with the tuna now.
Yeah, it was such
So-
a big tuna.
Honestly, the people who say that animals don't have emotional lives, I really disagree, because we see it all the time.
Fuck. I mean, yeah, tuna tastes great, but
Yeah, Tuna is around.
Okay, stop. Wash. Early start today from Kefalo to Palermo. The wind is a bit delayed, so we have to engine. But I think I see a little bit of it coming in
Hope so. It's bloody hot.
already.
Yeah. And what time is it?
About 8 o'clock.
Already sweating. That is too hot. We have wind machines now, so we look better on camera. It's so bloody hot at the moment, and I know we've been complaining about it being hot for a while. And honestly, we just don't deal well with heat. We have to go back north. But now it's really getting warm. It's the heat wave in Europe. In the next week, we might get up to 45 degrees, which is absolutely mind-blowing. And we're already struggling, and we are not. We are at least 10 degrees from that at the moment, and we can barely deal with the situation. Right?
Yeah, send ice cubes.
Sand ice cubes. Like, our stuff is breaking, the subs are breaking, the bucket is breaking. I mean, I think a new bucket is within our budget, to be honest, but we just can't find it. Oh, everything is overheating inside the boat.
Yeah, everything is suffering.
I'm overheating. I'm honestly, I am especially, but also Leo, holding on to this for the entire day. I don't move without having this on me. There's no wind, so we're struggling all the time to actually just get there, because we need to go to Sardinia, and it looks like, if you're really lucky, that might be the coolest place to be next week, with only around 40 degrees. So yeah, we have to try and get there, but with no wind, it's a struggle, it's hot. What else do we have to complain about? We're out of food, we are running out of water, we need dog food, so now we're going to Palermo and gotta go shopping.
And pay 70 euros for one night in the marina.
Yeah. So it's all a bit struggle right now, to be honest.
But a little breeze is coming up now.
Yeah, a little breeze is coming up, so we're gonna be sailing hopefully, and
Drifting.
honestly, to me this is suffocating, because I am not made for this.
No.
But every afternoon or in the late evening, the dolphins, they do come by and they play around the boat, which always helps. So the whole day I'm asking myself, why am I doing this? And then the dolphins come, and then I feel better. So that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There will be better days.
There will be better days. So, but right now, like.
And you can always imagine the poor people in, I don't know, in the hotter countries that have 45 is cool for them and 50 is.
I mean, I can't, like, this climate change, and that's also the thing. Then people are like, oh, but you're on the boat, you can jump in the water. The water is bloody warm.
And then you.
And now it's also starting to fill up with jellyfish, which is also thanks to climate change, is getting worse, that problem. So it's hard to actually go swimming, because you don't really want the jellyfish burn in 40 degrees. You don't want it in general, but definitely don't want it when you're already when you're already burning.
Then I was reading in Turkey, also in Greece, in some areas there's lots of flies, so then you have to put mosquito nets everywhere, which block a little bit the airflow. Then you get really hot. Then you jump in, the water is quite warm. Then you come out, you don't have enough water to rinse every time you jump in, but then you have the salt, which makes you more sticky even. And then everything on the boat gets sticky, and you sweat in the bed sheets, and they get icky, and yeah. Let's see if the wind is enough.
Let's get to Palermo, yeah?
To put the spinnaker and drift a little bit.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye. We are sailing beautifully now. Woo! And I'm falling down. It's going. Yeah. We're going about 5 knots. A little more than 5 knots maybe sometimes. It's nice and flat. Still bloody hot, but it works. If you stay in the shade.
How's it going?
Quite close there. Oh, it's going fine. Thanks. We're flying.
5.7 knots.
Almost 6 knots sometimes. Down the wave.
Yeah.
Downhill.
Shouldn't get much stronger because we will struggle getting this beast down.
It's gonna be fine. It won't get stronger than this.
No.
The camera guy is supposed to warn me if the boobs are hanging out.
I'm not a camera guy, I'm just the guy who's holding the camera, but not a camera guy, definitely not. And we're not in a old-fashioned relationship where the man has to tell the woman how to get dressed. If you want to show your boobies, it's fine by me. I mean,